Hello guys, Wizard here bringing you another Total War Warhammer replay with commentary. Today we're having a tournament battle. Me and my opponent are both playing where this is the second game, if I remember correctly. I'm playing as Dark Elves, my favorite faction. I never miss opportunities to mention that. And my opponent is playing as Empire. So I have brought Hellebron because of the buffs she got. More specifically, her witch brew, her and all other witch elves, death hags, witch brew got changed. Now they do more base damage and armor piercing damage, and her Gaze of Cain has changed as well. I think it didn't used to do any armor piercing damage. Now it does. It used to give 8 leadership. For my front line, I have 2 bleak swords, 2 dread spears, and 2 unit killing units. The Sisters of Slaughter, and I meant infantry killing, not unit killing, and Black Ark Corsairs, and 4 units of Cold One Knights. And I have 2 Dark Riders with repeater crossbows, and a Sorcerer of Beast. Still, Manticore Summon is really good spell and really competitive. For my opponent, he has brought Karl Franz for his caster. He has a Jade Wizard with a Regrowth and Earthblood. That's just the 2. For his main line, he has 3 units of Spearman, 1 Swordsman, 1 more Spearman here. He has 3 units of Knights of the Blazing Sun, 1 Empire Knight, 1 Great Cannon, and yeah. So, anything else? I think there are some Pistoliers hiding in the forest. Yeah, 3 Pistoliers unit. Anything else I forgot to mention? He has more spears. That's it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he has 5 spearmen and 1 swordsman. Anyways, let's start this battle and see who can win this, Hellebron or Franz. Overall, Franz is better because of his items and access to healing for Empire, but let's see how I play this matchup. So usually I bring a unit of Sisters of Slaughter because there is no infantry unit in Empire roster that can match their power. If you want to get rid of them, you have to use range attacks or cavalry, which is not hard, but yeah, a player with Sisters have to be really careful because they're too squishy, but they were not all infantry units. So my opponent was actually a good player, as you guys will see in this replay. He used them really well. He repositioned them, so he's able to shoot my unshielded units and more important units. I try to scare him off with Cold One Knights. This is usually what you have to do, just super micro your cav in these matchups, and let's see how it go. Another thing, I'm trying to just charge the swordsman because I realize my enemies knights are more far apart from his front line than mine. My repeater crossbows shooting Franz. And one thing you should always keep in mind is that whoever uses his expensive Flying Lord to charge down is usually the one in danger, because now I can just go with Hellebron and my Ferromanticore and hunt him down, but he was able to just run out of my front line, which is understandable. They're just Sisters of Swata. Right here I could have done a great charge, but I decided against it because my opponent Distilleers was waiting. But right now I am able to isolate Franz and just go ham on him. Look how much damage he took. And this is not all from Hellebron and Manticore. I'm using repeater crossbows as well. But yeah, he just runs away using Foseeker, I think. No Foseeker. I think they're just faster. Yeah, 90 speed to 85. So yeah, from the overall battle perspective, I have lost the right side of the battle, my formation, but I'm winning in the left side because I had better units there. I had Sisters and Cold Ones were able to do good, and one of my enemies cavalry were Empire Knights, so it was weaker than Knights of the Blazing Sun. So yeah, my opponent is trying to regroup on the right side of the battlefield. I'm trying to just clean up everything that's remaining on this side. I lost this unit of Cold One Knights, but it's fine. I have one unit of Cold Ones with full HP, more or less. And yeah, as you guys are seeing here, I'm just because I have Hellebron, my opponent has to be really aware to just run away when I just try to go after him, like here. Let's see if we make a contact. No, we don't, but with their crossbows doing great. Yeah, I just realized I was getting eaten by these spearmen, so I just ran away. In this side, is this the units? No, this is the unit of Cold One Knights with good amount of help, but as you guys are seeing here, they're just getting melted. So yeah. Because my opponent was really microing Carl really well, he is not giving me a lot of chances to go after them with my Manticore and Hellebron, because if I did, I would have win that fight. I'm just going after the things that I can kill, like this poor Empire Captain with no mounts, and I just damage him a bit, and yeah, I just follow him with my sorcerers right now. I only brought two Manticore summon and the other one spell, Pan's Impenetrable Pelt, because as you guys will see here in a moment, I needed to save Hellebron when she's being focus fired, or she's in an important duel. So yeah, now my opponent's infantry is gone, more or less. Yeah, he has no infantry, I think, and yeah, it's only Cav, and Carl is going after Hellebron right now. I'm trying to use my repeaters to soften them up, and now I just turn back and fight, use the physical resistance spell and pop all my buffs, and then go after these Cav who were just over chasing. And as you guys are witnessing here, the Sisters doing great. They didn't take too much damage, and who would have thought, right? Hellebron beating Carl, but yeah, it's happening. That was a surprise for me too. I did think I would win this duel, but not by that much. But my opponent just realizing that he lost his lord and all of his cav. He had some cav remaining, but it was over anyways because I had the air advantage. Now I could just charge with Hellebron and mow through his last remaining units. So yeah, let's see how units did, how I did. So Hellebron killed 5 units, one of them being Carl, but the damage value she made back around 3,000 gold. She kind of paid for herself. She's really expensive. The sorcerer did some damage, but the most important one was the spell. So yeah, the spell's value doesn't show here. The bleak swords, they both did pay for themselves, which is great. So did the dread spears, which is nice. Their buffs were really welcomed and really needed. For what are these guys? Yeah, Black Orc Corsairs weren't able to do much because they get charged by the knights, and yeah, I think they got focus fired. Sisters killed over 200 people, but yeah, they just barely paid for themselves, which is nice. I think in matchups that maybe in Britannia matchup as well, in matchups that they actually can kill all of the infantry, so you're kind of you can have a peace of mind that your infantry is winning, at least in some parts, and you don't have to micro it really too much that you have to lose microing the other units. The Cold One Knights did okay. They didn't pay for themselves, but it was fine. The Empire has better cabs, so. And the repeater crossbows were the MVP for sure. Look, they this one more than twice its cost, and this one did great as well. My opponent was the knights did great. Not this one. This one got destroyed by Cold One Knights, but these two did pay for themselves. The captain, I don't know why my opponent picked him. Maybe for his buffs. And the state troops did what they do. They hold the line, but not long enough. The cannon did kind of okay. But not really well. When you pick cannons, you want them to do much more than that. And the pistoliers really slippery, and yeah, they did their damage as well. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this replay. If you did, it would really help, and I would really appreciate it if you leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, that's it. Hope to see you guys soon. Bye.